those of you that have spent time with me or you've seen me, take notes in the event, and I do take notes at every single event that I go to, I had a Hubert Humphrey list on one. And there are Hubertisms that are actually all over the place, and they range from for those of you that got to see him speak in Hawaii, he talked a little bit about scavengers versus lions, and that's a story that if you haven't heard, you got to earn the right to hear. Once we were talking about another individual in the industry who overestimates themselves, meaning they think they're better than anybody else in the industry of building, and he looked at me dead in the eye and he said, "Don't ever underestimate someone who overestimates themselves." And I was like, man, that's another Hubertism. So, look, I couldn't be more honored to be here tonight, but frankly, I just wanted to take a moment, and I would love if you all would help me give a standing ovation and the loudest rousing set of applause.
So what?
They had a lot of chairs.
They had the chairs all on.
You have to look inside.
All night.
I'll be back.
Oh, that's what you're here.
You good? We're not even checking on tonight. I don't know why I almost said Black Panthers. I know that wasn't what y'all was going for. I don't know why that's what I
No, it's good. It's the energy.
Okay. Just making sure.
All right, I appreciate it.
No worries. We're all for Black Panthers. Oh, man. Oh, man. Any messages yet, yo? I'm ready to get up in there.
It's not till 7:45, so it's 7:40 to send a message. This man got problems.
You need to clear the room?
You doing that by the door?
Do you need me to clear the room?
I need you to clear the whole area. Like you was saying,
Just stand down, man.
why was that funny? Like, what are you doing?
Who had a cigarette?
You was saying it.
Because it's bad, that's why it's funny. So bad, it's like, oh.
Y'all have that. You're not coming up there. Don't go up there. You stay. You can go right off the stage. You're in the door, and we'll handle it. So don't make sure you bring us like that. No point for that.
They bought it on Amazon. There's it, remember? And I thought to myself, man, if they knew that there was an LFS book, it would change their life. It absolutely would change their life because it is a how-to guide for how you should build in the industry. But I know this is a very technical crowd. Technical crowd, right? I get a lot of questions from y'all that I don't get from other organizations. So I'm going to actually take you through the scientific reason why the LFS actually works. Has anyone ever heard of Newton's second law? Remember that? Newton's second law of motion. It says force equals mass times acceleration. F equals m times a. What is force? Another word for force is momentum. How do you build momentum? Right? It's the rate of change of momentum. So it's making sure, and by the way, another way to say it in Newton's second law is an object in motion tends to stay in motion, or an object at rest tends to stay at rest. This is all this is. But once you have mass, is a part of the equation. Mass is just resistance to acceleration. Has any of you ever faced resistance when you leave home and told your spouse that you joined this company called HDI? Did you get any resistance? Any resistance at all? Right? What about when you try to invite someone to a meeting and they're like, they show up and they're like, what are all these people doing? Right? And then they go home and they Google HGI or they Google the builder's model or they Google, look, that's resistance. Mass is just resistance to acceleration. So what stops a business from growing? Resistance. How do you actually work your way around resistance? Well, it's in the LFS, right? Page 66 actually talks about that. Okay? And then acceleration. Acceleration is the change of velocity. Velocity is actually the speed of the rate of change, right? So the rate of change of velocity is acceleration. So in order to actually get force moving, you need mass times acceleration. So you actually got to get momentum. In order to get momentum, how do you, if you're new in the business, how do you get momentum in a business? If you're brand new, you just raise your hand. I'm talking to you.
Come on, fresh air over here.
Attack you. If I smell you, I'm gonna attack you. I'm gonna feel so violated that it gets in my lungs. And he's hanging out by you like it's good.
I know you're good. You're safe right now.
Right?
You're safe. He's safe right now. Trust me. He's safe. I'm just going to skate away.
I'm about to be at this door in a minute.
Went outside, I was like,
Look at this stinking ass. What you was saying, PJ? What's going on? You good? All right.
Let's see if I can get you in touch.
Double check. I'm not only recording, I got them on live. So, yeah. Just for the hell of it. What that's it? That's not. One small step for man.
let me ask you this question.
One giant headache. Okay.
Do you actually think they went to the moon?
No, that's a lot of shit I don't believe.
Okay, now tell me. Because if they went to the moon back in the 70s, the technology is so great today, why the hell is it taking them so much time to get back? Because they never went.
We'll figure that out.
They never went.
I was never going with that shit in the begin with. I don't care what they tell me. I don't believe nothing nobody told me.
Now, I actually had a chance to go.
Because I know if you control the narrative.
I actually had a chance to go when they had 286 computers. And not 486, but 286.
I don't know the difference between the 286 and 486.
Anyway, slow processing goddamn computers.
Oh, okay.
These things right
Dial
here,
up?
These things right here.
Dial
got
up?
More.
Why you look? What's that, your weekend picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your it's in the profile picture. Go ahead.
These things right here got more RAM, memory, and gigabytes than the space shuttle. The space shuttle was something recent.
Right.
I don't ever think they went in on Apollo goddamn program. They went to some damn mountain in Hiroshima, Mount Fuji.
They already proved that it was a bunch of BS, right?
Yeah.
They got a lot of proof, right?
So,
This is what you choose to believe at this point.
now, I do believe now they're trying to get there.
Why?
Because man has picked up this earth so much.
Exactly. Need somewhere else to go.
It took away so much from it, they can't put back.
But I gotta be honest, I'm not a huge firm believer of all that shit about the sun, all that, what do you call it?
Solar system.
Yeah, but about the pollution, I don't.
You ready for this?
I don't really register. I don't. Now, the only way I can see something happening like that because we put so much shit in the air, but I don't know. I believe God is great, and I don't think we could do anything to mess up something He did.
It ain't the crap that we put in there, but there is an ozone layer that's supposedly, and it has been proven, the direct sun of the SUV and some rays from the sun. Now, you send a ship up, and it pokes that damn ozone layer. You know what's in it? It's coal. Okay? Then it takes time for that hole to fill up. And look how many times they sending up 100 damn spaceships. It's the goddamn dump up there with satellites.
It's a job.
So what goes up, other than your age?
That shit always kind of. Yeah, that's why stuff be falling in random places.
Never a cigar person. And then, you know,
You didn't think that you would be getting a science lesson and a history lesson tonight, but this is pretty straightforward. When I start thinking about, you know, Hubert talked a little about New Year's resolutions, and we get started and fresh in the year, and you guys are actually harder at work right now than 90% of America. They're just basically waking up and getting the year started. You're here, you've made a commitment, and you're actually working to better yourself, so congratulations to you. I will say this, history can teach you a lot. And when I think about the start of the year, and I think about the resistance that we talked about, right, of mass, how heavy things are, and how it takes a lot to move that weight. Many people don't know where to start. This group that you're looking at up on the screen, this group is actually the Hungarian army. It's the mountain patrol during World War I. About 10 of these guys were actually asked to go out on a journey. Basically, their job during World War I was to hold the high point for the Swiss Alps. They were trying to make sure that the enemy wasn't coming in either direction. So they were asked, 10 of them, were asked to go out on a recon mission just to walk around the perimeter of the fort, the area they were holding. And so it was like late June in the Alps, and they went out looking just like that. They didn't have any compass. They didn't actually even bring navigation devices. They didn't have a compass with them. The reason why they didn't have a compass is literally they didn't walk that path 1,000 times. So they start walking. They're walking around the perimeter, joking, laughing, smoking cigarettes, doing what you did during World War I when you were, kind of waiting for something for action. They're just walking around the perimeter. And all of a sudden, it's the Alps. If you've ever been to the mountains, you know that the weather changes in an instant. And sure enough, a blizzard comes blowing in. And it is snowing sideways, the snow starts to accumulate, and there's like a foot of snow on the ground. And these guys are not dressed for it. And I don't know if you've ever been that cold, but if you're exposed to that, the 32 degrees for 20 to 30 minutes, which is what they had, you start to get hypothermic, and you start to go a little delirious. So what these guys did is they were like bent over, like, they were resigned that they were just going to die. They were going to die right then and there. And so every single one of them started to give up hope, and they just kind of sat down. And one of them actually went to sit down on a rock, and he was like, what is that? And he grabs it, it's a piece of paper. And he looks at it, and he goes, guys, I found a map. You're not going to believe this, I found a map. So they're like, all right, cool. So they lay it up on the rock, and they're looking at it, and they're like, looking. Okay, so hey, you come. We're going to go from here to here. This shouldn't take that long time. So all right, here we go. And I'm not exaggerating. This story is remarkable.
If you seen this man,
he's going to AI me or something. Let me just
He's gonna AI you.
Here, you need a picture? Let me send you one after the gym picture.
I'm not even taking pictures. I got you on live, so like people can go back and watch it.
You can post it on YouTube.
Don't give me long.
I don't have that many subscribers. I do, but the only reason I got a lot of subscribers to I post a lot of episodes of Twilight Zone. Start of year.
Here you go. Picture after the gym. There you go. How about that for you?
That's you?
That's me, bud. See, I got all this stuff on. You can't even see all that. Because it's all hiding.
Let me see again.
It's all hiding, bro.
So that's a keg instead
it's all
of.
hiding.
I didn't even know you drink wine. You don't even look that sophisticated.
Yeah, well, you never know.
You drink beer. I gotta be honest.
You don't see all this with this big coat on.
You like you drink beer. I gotta be honest. That's not a wine stomach. That's a beer stomach.
Actually, that's a Chardonnay.
Oh, okay.
Wow, fancy.
The Blanc.
Could you name the bottle?
Somebody let me know when that message come through.
Yeah, we
My
go.
phone's
Yeah.
dead.
Right now?
He says now, go.
Hubert started with the back end of the LFS, and it teaches you how to build a plan, but it's not about giving the perfect plan. It's not the perfect plan is right. It doesn't matter if the actual plan works. The only thing
You got it wrong.
Oh, Uh-huh. Well, why don't you just go ahead and put that cat out of the bag right now? Go ahead.
Hey, mine been only.
I know what it is. You want to go see that game.
Oh, yeah. I'm letting her watch it. Wait till she get over there. But she said, I could minutes. How you say?
Blending in the background.
It's a snack.
No, I got another they offered me like 3 days or 4 days to get done whatever the hell it was. Yeah, and I'm like, I can't.
You want to like this?
I don't want to go to the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and give a warm welcome to our next HGI leader taking the stage. The inspiring Jody Humphrey.
Jody thought that was bumping.
That's a hood.
I still ain't got no test. I'm from that anyway. You got two? Oh.
I got my crunch shot on.
Crunch shot!
This is the biggest time of the year for me. This is when you see where we're headed. It gives you all the indicators of where you need to be going. So we got a lot to cover tonight, so let's get into it. But I'm going to make this very personal. It is about you. None of this matters except for you, what it means to you. And the first thing is you're going to have immediate, sudden change. You got to change tonight. You can't say you're going to go home and change on Monday. You can't change in the future. What does the word immediate mean? What does sudden mean? Listen, sudden is unexpectedly. And you're sitting here right now and hopefully something unexpected happens to you. Hopefully you have some sudden, unexpected feelings that you've had. And then this is all about immediate, sudden change. The next thing is that there are decades when weeks happen and weeks when decades happen. Many of you can be struggling along, you may not be where you want to be. But you keep pushing. You keep moving forward because you don't know what's going to happen. The key is, don't you wish you knew which week that decade was going to happen? When you only go recruit for one person that's going to change your life is going to some way to know him, it doesn't work that way. But that can happen to you in a heartbeat. But here's the thing, and I know this goes right back to what you were saying at the beginning of this. This is from the
What's he being?
Why is it 5?
Oh, he tipping.
Who's that? Where you going? He's bailing. He's
Yeah, why is
bouncing.
it 5 people at the door?
We ain't got nothing to do. I'm leaving at 8 instead of 9. My body can't take him over, call and say I could go.
Of course he said he can go. But he gonna say nah.
But I'm just being
It's not his personality.
Red, okay? I had that, so therefore what is going on? And guess what? I don't even have to get back to the God.
You don't know how to get back to God? So you getting off at 9 anyways.
You don't get my
Okay. No, you're gonna have to find a God. So you're gonna take you out.
It's gonna take me an hour.
You need to copy Hubert when he was you. Now, this is an article that was in
I don't
Oh, I don't want to talk here about you.
We're gonna be occupied, is what I'm saying. You know. We about to all be occupied. So I don't know if I'm gonna have the free time. I'm waiting on this text so we can go ahead and slide and glide up there. The man said he can't make it.
I got hour and 12. I got 12 minutes. No, next week. How do I get there? I love you.
How many years ago was that?
You still ain't saying how to get there.
Roger Bannister.
19. Iya to iya
I'll be there 8 o'clock.
Who says he plans on doing it quite often. That's his new standard. So whatever your high water mark is, that is your new standard. He predicts the goal somewhere down the road, way down the road, will be $1 million a month. And you saw that with the thing, right here. But he understood his urgency. And here's the difference. From that day till now, he's never stopped. And that is what creates the legend of Hubert Humphrey. And some of you have heard me say this, but about a year ago, he had me in his office at the house. And he said, I'm going to tell you something I never said, which is very rare. I've heard most of this a few times, right? And he went through, he goes, do you want to know why I never stopped? And he said the reason I never stopped was because he was scared if he ever stopped, he couldn't get back going. And that ought to be true of every one of you. If you get momentum, you just keep going, you should be petrified. If you think you're that he loved his dad, but he watched his dad not be able to fulfill his dreams. And then this is what our family looked like right here. This great
Free. Announcing the first couple of groups aboard. Give it up, Jody. And also helping out, we got from EBCs, we got Raghu Reddy, Prashant Baraskar, and all-time him Donnie. Give it up for these guys. There we go. All right. This is the recognition. We're going to fly through this. We got less than before because we divided it for last night. But this is the big deal. Everyone getting recognized as a major player. Don't forget, we don't want all the chaos up here. Please control it because we don't want to get Gilbert back up here again, right? But it's very special. So let's get ready to have some fun. Clap like you'd want to be clapped for. So the first category in Top Gun Airman Award is the first person we want to recognize is Bonnie and Sandeep Badalia, Becky and Raveen Valario, Kunal and Sanjay Patel, Leon Patel, Yuka and Swinta Loda, Krishna and Samir Mata, Deepak Singh Negi, Swati Patel, Jalka Patel, Patty Natarajan and Lata Viswanathan, Kumar Gudakuri, Amit and Shruti Patel, Unai Mazika, Srinivas Kumar, Deepika Patel, Anna Kumar, Sarwania, Nanda Srinivas. Devin Bhutani, Jennifer Santa and Sophia Patty. That's all in categories. Give us a noise. Make some noise. Top Gun Airman. All right, keep it going, guys. Come on.
Get up here.
All right, guys. Going to the next level, Top Gun Pilot Award. Narut Himdani. Sahil Varani. Narinda and Justin Patel. Stephanie B.T. Pinto. Parjat Gandhi Singh. Gauri Sagar Rubola. Jung Yu. Person Leila. Rafael Preciado. Gargav and Janal Fatih. Soba Potu. Venkat and Sri Lakshmi Adasamili. Asim and Kamal Puri. Siman Ranjan. Fernando and Tatiana. Venkat and Bali Maripali. The news is Rajendran Loganathan. Swati Sengupu. Elak Navapura. And the great Amit and Supriya Arkatar. Let's hear it for these guys, come on.
This is the Top Gun pilot. Not anymore. Not anymore. How are you?
How old is his house? It's old. It's old. Okay.
2015. Not crazy, like 10 years.
It was redid. This is the oldest one. I didn't even know they redid it.
All right, give a huge round of applause to Jody for helping us out and all these award winners. Come on. Hey, clap like these are your team members up here because next event they will be. All right, next presenter, the great Aki Rupani. We're gonna call Aki Rupani up on the stage to help with the next couple of groups of awards. Come on, guys, it's Aki Rupani. Come on.
Guys, one announcement. Can you clap the way you want them to clap for you? Can you show me one demonstration? Awesome. Let's keep up that attitude. All right, so the top 10 leader award goes to Srinivas Giri, Akash Patel, Varun and Pradesh Lee, Monarch Thakur, Sai and Tushara Reddy, Purnima Bansal, Anirudh Reddy and Deepika Yarasi, Vicky Jani, Ashok Atapan. Come on guys, you're at one. You're at one. Guys, keep clapping. There you go. That shows who you are, the culture of the whole. Keep clapping, keep clapping. Pawan and Anjali Jani, Priyanka and Akshay Patel, Rory and Andrea Douglas, Kiran and Sadi Shekhnath, Kiran Dharma, Bobin and Blessy Michael. Alright guys, George, let me know that we are keep clapping guys. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Ankit Patel, Ashraf and Farhana Rajwani, Venu Kami Reddy, Sahil and Sridhar Keshwani, Vani Bhanu Prakash Prince Keral Devendra Bhatt, Manish Agarwal.
What up?
Alright guys, keep going, keep going. Literally, you should have a pistol on your hand, drop it for all the people. Love you guys, keep going. Thank you. That shows your appreciation and your inspiration here. People General Award. These are all the generals of our company. Give a big round of applause for them. So the top 9 General Award, Priyanka and Vinod Patel. Tirumala Kumbam. Lalita and Vijay Lalumanki. Very nice, guys. Keep clapping, guys. Keep clapping. I'm now in state. Keep going, guys. From the left side, can you be a team player and play some appreciation? Can you please play up? Jyotika Patel. Shruti and Ashish Gurdakar. Jamie and Sejal Patel. Srinivas and Lana Manan. Krupa and Sachin Patel. Ashok and Raji Kalidasi. The next one is from Chicago, Kasha Modi. Sunil, Matlu and Lavini Ghazi. Viral Singh Solanki. Himanshu and Amisha Patel. Amit and Raji Wasaidekar. And the last one, Chandra and Sejal Joshi. What do you think? The 10 minutes of freedom come through? Can we give the strongest and the loudest? Can we do it? Thank you. You guys are awesome.
All right, how great was Aki presenting these awards, huh? Let's give it up for Aki! All right, next up, we're going to have the architect of the system, the CEO, founder, and chairman of HGI announcing the rest of the awards. Let's give a warm welcome back to the stage, Mr. Hubert Humphrey! And also to help hand out awards for the rest of the night, we're going to have the great Tom Dempsey and Victor Sanchez. Let's give it up for those two as well as they make their way to the stage.
All right, let's keep it going. You gotta sing this tonight. Hey, before we get started, I want to, last night that we left out two ladies dancers who we really want to recognize them tonight. First is Manisha Patel. Manisha Patel had 200, she moved up to 200,000 level, got a second stone in a ring. Let's give Manisha a big hand. Manisha, come across. And all the way, jumping up to 700,000, it has a big deal going from 600,000. Do we have Manisha here? Take us? Yes, take us. All right, my man. Let's get a picture together here. All right, my man. All right, good job, brother. There you go. Thank you, buddy. All right, now we're going to jump into the new diamond. Let's get that thing going now. Hold. Where's the Kim? Bring the one. You got the his and hers diamond club jacket. See that? Got the diamond club jacket here with a nice custom made little logo there and pin and everything. So here we go. We're gonna give these out. You gotta have it. You gotta build a team. Certain number of grids of R&D and a big team, and you got to have at least 500,000 rolling 12 cash flow, that's good and solid cash flow. So here we go. Here's our new inductees to the Diamond Club. First is Aditi and Abhishek Srivastava. Sunil Matu and Yamini Bharati. Next we got Jack Patel. Carol and Kamashu and Misha Patel. We got this big deal for the Diamond Club. That's the most elite group we have in the whole company.